and Penala, you see that there appears to be a seam on the back of his head.
He's wearing two masks?
What?
Like
I don't see this. It's too
stitches
dark.
or like a mask?
No, it just looks like a seam, just like an open seam in the back. No stitching.
I mean, can we pull it off, whatever he's wearing?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, sure.
Strip the man underground.
Yeah, Penala's gonna pull it off and really hope that this isn't the final mask and she just doesn't rip his face right off.
As you go to pull the mask off, you hear what sounds like tape being removed from a box.
Oh.
And you see that there was a mild stage adhesive on this person's head. And it is indeed Django.
No! Django, no! Can I keep the mask?
Wait, is this mask like the skin of the kid?
No, it looked like that snobby butler that you guys met in the cafe.
Oh, right.
So-
it's not his actual skin, is it?
No. It appears to be a disguise kit mask, like a molded prop mask.
A fake mask.
So these are two.
Very useful tool.
Django and Claude are two different people, or are they one and the same?
You
We
can
have
make your
yet to see
presumptions.
the two of them
Wait.
in the same room at the
Who's-
same time.
Who's Django and who's Claude? I only met the kid on the beach.
Oh, you never met the guy that was moonwalking?
No, I stayed on ship because Amanda couldn't make it to that game.
Oh yeah,
That's
he
right.
could moonwalk.
He was
All right.
what
You
he's
didn't
what
even
we
tell me about
describe
Shut up,
as
you.
sick
He
as
says
fuck.
from the dead.
Well, that's really disappointing. I was. Oh,
Right, we had the discussion about being fucking sick or sick as fuck. I
Yeah.
remember.
Correct.
So he's someone you guys knew then? Ah, dead guy.
It was a random encounter that they met this person who was moonwalking their way around the village.
I know you guys told me, but you guys never told Rookie, so Rookie's trying
Yes,
to...
we did.
We could say for the sake of
We told
expedience.
4X too.
Rookie, we told you to watch the VOD.
I don't remember you guys telling me these things.
It has been like 3 weeks, so.
I apologize.
He can come down whenever he feels like it. 4X, do you want to make your way to the basement?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I will follow everyone around and do natural seeming things until I return from picking up food.
Yep. 4X is like, oh no! Yeah, so you
Don't
got
stand in that magma.
a pile of dead bodies down in this cave system. And where Penala is standing, where the specter came out of, you see that there are some supplies that look in the process of getting repackaged and ready to move out. As you assume that they're getting the cargo ready for the next drop.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Can the mask be reused again? Because if so,
Oh my god.
I'd like to get-
Yeah, it's not broken. In any means, it was just it adhered to his face, so that way it wouldn't slip off in combat.
Oh my god, guys, we have a way to get into the lady what's her face's mansion.
I
gonna
agree
be
with Penala's
the
line of thinking.
Oh wait, no wait. I actually said that in Dwarvish. I'm not speak common as
Oh, that's
of
right. You had a concussion.
just looking at us holding this mask.
Excuse me, what I meant to say was, what?
We can. Penal is just going to mind putting it in and walking and
What
walking motion.
what is she saying? I don't understand what she's saying.
Anyone speak Dwarven?
I think she's the only one.
I think she suffered a serious injury to the scalp.
Ah. Well, I guess the mask is giving her comfort, so we should probably just let her hang on to that and maybe tend to her wounds. Ascari, I feel like that's kind of your forte.
Her psychological wounds. She is the ship's counselor.
You are the counselor, and yeah, I don't know, talk her out of this one.
Oh, I don't know why I rolled that with a triple advantage. I didn't mean to. 5. Ascari's gonna look at her and just say, in common, there.
I think that's probably super helpful.
It really wasn't, guys. I'm trying to speak. I'm trying to
I don't
show
understand.
to you.
I don't understand what you're
She's
saying.
still speaking nonsense. I take it back. That probably wasn't very helpful.
No.
But maybe
I would-
kind of.
I would say even with your 5, Ascari, you would think that after a short time of resting, she would come out of her incoherentness.
Ascari will say to Penal, well, just follow along. Use your hands.
I have been using my hands. I'm trying to show you that we can put on the mask. She's going to put on the mask.
Oh
Walk
God!
in.
Oh God!
Roll a performance check.
Oh yeah, this is my forte.
Stop playing with the
She is playing
Chose to be a bard.
pantomime, or what's that game called?
Shenanigans.
Well, there's that one.
Charades.
Charades. Thank you.
Charades, but with props.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I still. Oh, I lost my mouse again.
Uh-oh.
It's a mouse.
Thankfully, you haven't lost your turtle yet.
Oh, thank God.
She seems like she's getting the point across that she kind of like throws up her cloak a little bit and pantomimes being snobby and hoity-toity and saying that, you guys get the gist that she's saying that she could portray this person, at least passively.
Are you making fun of him now that he's dead? I don't know if that's right, but I guess being a pirate, it doesn't matter too much, yeah?
Speaking of being a
Okay, you
pirate,
do you.
should we summon the pirate ship and then storm it and try to take another ship for ourselves?
Yeah.
Perhaps after we've rested up.
Yes, that would be a good idea.
And we can't forget about Bob. Kind of need to see how he's doing.
Oh, right, you're
The
goblin.
Boblin.
Yeah, the Bob.
Oh wait, no, you're
Yes.
speaking Dwarvish.
But she did say Boblin. We
Boblin is
understand
universal in all languages.
Names work that way. Okay, well, I say we head up out of here now because it's dark and creepy and my wings need a good stretch and fresh air is the only way that's gonna
Did-
happen. So
Did we investigate this whole cavern down here and like make sure we found all the loot that they had? That were
You have not
the
searched
pirate
any
ship?
bodies
Did not.
or any crates or anything like that.
Oh,
Ascari
yeah.
will say, Rookie, we should search all the bodies for any kind of useful things.
yeah, I mean, do we want to drag them up top though? Wouldn't that be easier?
No, it wouldn't be.
Okay. Well.
Straight to the point.
Okay, fine. I guess we can just search the bodies and
That's the spirit. Let's
be
go.
done with it. Let's hurry though, because time is of the essence, right? I mean, there's things to do.
She
Yes.
doesn't like being underground.
People to kill, to steal.
Okay. So you go over all the bodies, and they have, ruined rudimentary weapons. But the first kind of like beefy goblin that came out of the cave had a fine suit of scale mail on him, and Django has a pipe kind of tucked into a small little satchel that has like some tobacco in it, and he also has a pair of dice, and they seem finely crafted. As well as the kind of cargo that you see around. You see that there are like 5 bolts of fine silk, and you see 8 casks of brandy.
Well, I mean, I could probably take that, and someone needs to take it. So, yeah, I'll take the brandy. Okay.
Erlin's going for that fine silk.
Ah, dang it.
It's
You know-
5 bolts, so it's a pretty good handful. Each bolt is a pretty good handful. They're about 3 feet across.
Well,
And-
I mean, all of this is
Yeah, it's all going to the ship, right?
right. It's just
Right,
we're taking it back to the
precisely.
captain.
It's going into the group inventory, right? I'm
I'm inventorying it into the quartermaster's books right now.
Okay.
So you guys
Come up with a new word for rookie.
Oh,
What'd you say about me?
I said I came up with a new word for you.
Ooh, you talking smack?
Yeah, I'm gonna call her Maras. Means
I don't know what
child.
that means. Wait, what?
What?
She's throwing shade,
Probably like talking
Rookie.
shit in the other room, and Rookie's like, "What'd you say? Huh?"
What? What? What?
Talking
Rah!
some shit.
Speak up.
You said that the corpse was wearing armor?
one of them is wearing armor. Yes,
No scale mail armor?
correct. Finely crafted scale mill. Let me make sure I got my rooms marked right. I believe, Rookie, you can kind of see down the passageway, or actually Ascari can kind of see. As you head there, you see that there is another pile of cargo that is ready to go out. It is another 3 bolts of silk and 5 small casks of ale.
This is, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I hate being underground, but this is pretty much worth it right here. Beer and silk. What more could a bird want?
We tried telling you that this is where all the spoils would be.
Okay.
And you see, Ascari, as you come down like a little sloping ramp, you lead into a cave opening that leads directly to the sea, and you see that the tide is currently out, but there's a little water kind of in the bottom of the cave, and you see that there's high water marks that are about 3 feet up, so at the top of that ramp would be filled with water at high tide. But
I
you
think
do
I should
see
probably
that
go out this
with the
way.
low tide, you see that there is a small dinghy that can fit about 8 people, and it has a mast. It's a masted kind of dinghy boat, and it has oars, and it is currently tied to a large rock. That's kind of
Iskari's gonna like grab Rookie by like the collar and like
Rookie's
drag
like,
her back.
Like, oh my god, freedom!
Yeah, Iskari's gonna like grab her and drag her back and say, "We have to load everything up in the boat first, so we can take it around to the ship."
Okay. I guess we'll load it up first, and then I can go. Okay.
And then
I'm
you
gonna,
can
like,
go.
Double time loading this ship up so I can leave the underground world.
Iskari just shakes her head at you.
Erling, as make me a perception check while you're taking inventory.
18.
You feel a small tug coming from a pouch that you have on your side.
The pouch for that went? For the doll?
The doll pouch.
I was like, where's the
Yeah, we know it's cursed. Don't you bring it on board.
You're in the
Nothing you
other
can hear.
chamber. You're not even there.
You hear Rookie's voice in your head.
Hello there, little friend. Up and at 'em again.
She's not your friend.
You see its little doll face bob as a yes.
Oh.
Finding anything to your liking?
It kind of shrugs its shoulders and lifts its hands up like a, I guess.
This is terrifying.
Erling's just gonna like scoop it up, kind of like hold it under one arm the way you would like a small dog or something like that. Just kind of like cradling this creepy doll in one arm as he's like stripping the armor off the corpse on the ground.
You see it lift up one arm and point back toward the chamber, you assume in the direction of where the barred door was.
Yes, that's got me quite curious too.
It shakes its head a lot. Yes, yes, yes.
Well, no reason to go in unprepared. First to arm and armor ourselves, then to tend to our wounds. And perhaps before we make our way elsewhere, we can take a peek.
Gives you 2 thumbs up.
All right, then. I'm going to have to set you down. I need 2 hands for this piece.
As you set the little porcelain doll down, it kind of crawls up onto your shoulder.
Creepy.
Does it do it on like all fours like a spider or like a climbing up a mountain?
The Exorcist climb.
Like, no, like a...
Oh God.
No, I mean, it would have to crawl on all
Skitters up.
4s. No, I think it would walk and crawl
So, like,
up its
it
legs.
crabs walks backwards.
No,
with
no,
its
no, no,
belly
no, no.
up,
It walks.
or
Two
its head,
two legs.
like, demonically twisting around, like.
No, nothing that creepy. Nothing that creepy.
All right.
It just kind of props itself up on its little doll-like legs and waddles over and then just starts climbing up the back of your leg.
Rookie. A likely excuse.
She got creeped out by the doll and said, "I'm out."
Just
I'm
skedaddle.
out. I'm outie. That's it. I'm done. Count me out.
So to load everything up, it'll take, with Iskari's, you're relatively strong, right?
No.
No. Okay.
I have a 13 strength.
Okay, that's not too bad. So it'll take about 25-30 minutes to load everything up onto the little boat. Little jolly boat.
We do this.
After Erling gets the armor equipped, he'll kind of assist them moving casks from one room to the boat.
Yep.
The items, the loot, all the good stuff.
Oh yeah. So you get everything loaded up onto the jolly boat, and Erling, you feel a tug at your shoulder, and it's pointing back at that room again.
All right, now, are we going to be resting up here then?
I really hope so.
We've
She
cleared
says
that
in
with
Dwarvish.
ease.
Panala's gonna nod her head aggressively.
I don't think we're fit to fight any sea kings in our current state.
No.
It's just if we stick close to land, it should be fine, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's. I would say if you were to take the jolly boat straight to the, the mystery machine, then
Yeah.
it would be. If you're rowing, maybe an hour to get there. With a fully loaded boat with all of you and all the cargo.
I say we have a short rest here so that way.
Yeah,
Something.
short rest and then go back to the boat.
Yeah. And hopefully talk to Bob the Boblin.
Oh, how long do you have
We agreed,
control
we
over him?
agreed for him to be part of the crew, so he can come along.
Well, wasn't I knocked out or incapacitated?
You're not concentrating on the spell, so it still remains.
No. It was an hour.
Was it hour? I can't remember
No.
what spell you used. No, I thought it was 8 hours.
Yeah, she used charm person.
Yeah, I
so
used
it's an
charm.
hour.
Okay.
Do we hear any noises like someone trying to break down a door from upstairs?
Make a perception check. No, you don't hear anything in particular. You do hear a little bit of rustling. Nothing that sounds like a door being banged open. But you do hear what sounds like maybe a goblin tossing and turning with a chair leg attached to its leg. But other than that, nothing particularly disturbing.
All right.
So you can take a short rest if you choose.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you take a short rest.
Sorry.
Oh,
Should we
go
just do it right here by the boat?
That's fine. You don't think tide's gonna come in for a while, so you got plenty of time. The soil is a little damp. It's like almost like a black gravel with being saturated. But it's dry enough to sit on, and so you can rest for the next hour. And you guys don't get any kind of interference in your guys' rest. It goes all smoothly.
Yar, like, be smooth.
And you're back to normal.
Yay!
So you can spend your hit dice if you choose. And
Yeah.
any short rest abilities have been restored.
I think what you mean. All of my abilities have
All
been
of your
restored.
abilities, indeed.
Oh, I think
Thanks.
Amanda's back.
Hi,
Yay!
Amanda. Maybe.
And I'm almost back to full.
Come on.
So, what does the party want to do after they rest?
Let's go speak with Bob.
Oh. Hissrod, you're back. What happened to you?
Well, remember when we were incapacitated? Well, I just remember waking up after like something heavy was thrown at me. I don't know from what. And then
Yeah, I don't know what you're
That's
about,
right. Oh, I
something
totally
like
forgot that you
happened.
crit her.
What are you talking about?
I'm like, no, I was incapacitated and I was, I don't know, up in the dream of La La Land. And then all of a sudden there was this, like, something huge. It just hit my head.
Oh, during the battles.
I'm
One
back.
of-
How unusual.
Was it like the
We should
the
probably
hobgoblin
should linger on this.
managed to hit you?
I think so. I mean, it really hurt. And then I don't know. I just wanted to speak. I could only remember how to speak Dwarvish for a bit, and that was
So how about that sealed door that was back the way we were coming from, huh? Well, what's up with that, right? That was
yeah,
weird.
maybe the sealed. Yeah,
Wait, the sealed door?
there was a
What?
sealed door.
Didn't
Mhm.
Boblin say that there's like undead in there?
Oh yeah, on the top floor. Yeah, he said that.
Is that the door you're talking about?
Yep.
Sorry, I blacked out there for a second, seeing the sunlight being
During
dark away from it.
your blackout, you could take a short rest.
I'm taking that out of the shares of your brandy.
Are you saying you want to go open the door with the undead in it?
Haruki, if you're recommending it, I support you.
No.
I'll be behind you all the way.
No, that's something I just want to load up the boat and get out of here. So that's what I want to do.
Rookie, now that you've propositioned it, there could always be more artifacts behind that door.
I thought you were the one who propositioned from that odd pivot.
I was simply reminding everyone, Rookie's the one that suggested opening it.
I thought she asked if you were suggesting opening it.
All right, let's open
You
it.
were asking. I'm out of here. Like, I'm just gonna get on the boat. You guys can open it if you want. I'm out of here. I don't mess with the dead guys. You know, like sea krakens. I'm cool with that. Fish, sharks, stuff in the sunlight, undead. Not my favorite guys. You know, we already fought a ghost today that ended up being one guy that ended up being another guy. So I feel like that's like a lot. You know, a lot.
I'll tell you what, Rookie. I remember oft times when I was younger, I had a friend that I would turn to on occasion. And speaking with her, she helped to get me through a number of difficult times in my own life. Erling's gonna produce this creepy ass looking porcelain doll, like stretch it out towards Rookie. Like, if you need a friend to help see you through these dark tunnels, perhaps this one could see you through.
Okay, you're breaking up pretty hardcore, but you're putting the doll in front of me.
Yep.
I want nothing to do with that doll. You keep the doll. I gave
Just
it to
hold
you.
her tight. She'll keep you safe.
I'm really, honestly, like, you know, I'm like, you keep it. You keep it. I don't want the doll. I want nothing to do with the doll.
Yeah, Erling, that doll really looks good with.
It really matches it really brings out your eyes, Erling. You should really just hang on to it.
It matches
Oh,
your
I just-
aesthetic.
I just mean for the time being, I will absolutely be wanting this thing back. It is quite interesting after all. But if you're feeling your confidence wavering, perhaps it wouldn't help to have a friend to keep close.
Hey, I think it actually might hurt if we're being honest here. Like, it could possibly kill me. For real.
Well,
I mean, just look
yourself,
at it.
then.
Last time I touched it, like, these things came out of the ceiling and tried to kill me. So, I'm pretty
But
sure
did you die?
I
But
almost
did
did.
you die?
So it sounds like it protected you quite well enough that after those things descended upon you from the ceiling, it still kept you safe.
Can I do an insight check on him?
Go for it.
Just to see if you're trying to give a cursed doll to me, if you're being sincere about it helping me. We'll see if we can waver my thoughts on a cursed doll. 14.
There are a great deal of wonder to be found in the oddities of the world.
Take
Oh,
doll,
man.
take doll, take doll.
Erling,
Probably not, though.
after your short rest, you know that the armor that you have picked up is a mariner's scale mail armor.
That's awesome.
You literally, like, can't drown in it. That's cool. Like you can, but it like brings you
If
down.
somebody doesn't get you while you're in the surface.
That's awesome.
Is
That's
it
really cool.
medium armor?
It is.
It is.
Do you wear medium armor?
I didn't before this, but I have the proficiency for it.
Oh, then you should wear it, because I already have medium armor.
That's why Erling's been all about going to a town somewhere.
Pick up
so
some
he can
medium armor.
stock up. Besides, Rookie, I can also infuse this doll with a spell that can provide some additional protections. Should I not be able to get to you fast enough by keeping the doll in close proximity, it can work as sort of a substitute for me.
I really want to believe you, but I'm just looking at that doll and it's just giving me the creeps, and I just can't bring myself to like, no, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'll just have to die.
All right, then. Perhaps we'll see how you feel later.
Oh, it's adorable.
No, you didn't want it.
See, now I'm like, oh, it's cute. But in my head, I'm like, it's terrifying.
I described it differently, but then I saw this picture and it's like, oh, that's it.
All right, so. Do you want to talk to Bob?
You do know that he at least knows that you have charmed him.
Hissrod, why don't you just go try to find him?
Wait, did we take away all his weapons? Oh, he broke a leg anyway, right?
Yeah, he's got a broken leg.
And all of his friends are dead.
But he still really liked you.
I did charm.
Go try to find him, Hissrod.
Okay. Gotta learn the consequences of my act.
Okay.
Are we?
So you want to head back to Django's chambers?
Yeah, sure.
Django.
Wait, is it Django or Jumbo?
Django.
Oh well, he's
Like
dead.
a bongo, but with a J.
Django.
I
So
like
you-
that philosophy. Ah, well, he's dead anyways.
That's a pretty creepy
Fuck
doll.
him.
That's how I envision the doll, okay? So we're clear. Not a cute Sally.
Yeah, cute Sally.
Ooh.
So
Freaky.
you get to the door, and you
Uh,
have
before-
to unbar it.
Wait, no. What are we doing? We're not unbarring the door.
No. You
Not
guys
the
locked the
skeleton.
goblin in when you left.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Cricket calms down.
Does anybody
Sorry.
else want to join Penala, or is Penala just going to do this by herself?
I'll head up with Penala.
I'm gonna stay close to the boat. I think it's a safe spot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
see?
buddy
Brian's on my
system.
So you unlock the door.
Wait, can I listen in before that?
Go for it. Perception. You hear the moaning and groaning of a wounded goblin. It seems like his charm had a mild sedative effect on his pain.
Ooh. Erling, besides killing, do you have any sort of sedatives on you? Erling?
I have got a potion.
Oh man, that's
If this friend of yours is worth it,
I mean, maybe he's worth it. We'll see
tell you
if
what,
he.
Erling's gonna hand over just the health potion to Penala. I'll leave the choice in your hands. Whether or not he deserves it will be up to you.
Oh man, you're putting a lot of responsibility on me right now. Ugh. Okay. Yep.
You want to hold on to the doll?
I yeah. Why do you keep lobbing this off of people? Are you
It's
trying to
a
get people?
serious confidence booster.
Okay, look, no, because the way that you keep putting it in front of people makes it seem like this doll is controlling you and telling you to, I don't know, give it to people so then the doll can control that person and you. And the more people you give the doll to, it'll create an army. And I just can't deal with that right now. Okay, maybe later.
It's a very specific reference you're making.
Well,
Care to
yeah.
talk about it?
Well,
The doll's always listening.
oh my god. Can we not talk about the doll?
All right. Very well then.
Okay, good.
I'll just leave you with the doll for tonight.
Oh my
Perhaps after we're on
god.
board the ship, where it's safer. Perfectly understood.
Are you
Okay, I'm
sure
back.
you're not possessed by the doll?
What would that even look like?
Are you trying to con it off to several members of the ship?
Are you saying you want it then?
I don't want the doll. You
Then
keep
stop
pawning it
asking
off on
about
people.
it!
You keep bringing it up.
You keep asking about it.
You keep bringing it up.
I would
didn't.
never do such a thing.
You did. I was
Now
like, well,
about this
I don't
friend
know.
of yours.
Oh my god. Oh,
Now,
also-
now, everyone needs to calm down.
he needs to stop pawning that doll on people.
Erling, enough with the
Iskari,
doll.
do you want-
Denala, enough with the doll.
I didn't bring it up.
Sit it.
Just as a friendly reminder, you do have a dead adventurer in the wine cellar beyond the fireplace that has a suit of plate mail and a longsword.
Oh,
Right.
cool. Is Erling
Just
Zane
don't
going to
forget.
pawn off the doll on that?
Enough with the doll.
So, are you going to talk to Bob the Goblin?
Yeah, I'm going to talk to Bob the Goblin.
You go deal with Boblin, Erling. Go start stripping that armor so we can sell it.
I'm on it.
Jeez, man.
And then Iskari's gonna sit there shaking her head.
All right, so you unlock the door, Panala, and you see Bob the Goblin lying on the bed, and he's kind of clutching his leg that is kind of got a stint on it. He's like, oh, it hurts, oh, woe is me.
I'm so alone.
I'm alone, and I'm in pain.
He's a base.
So you see this goblin like kind of writhing and whimpering on the bed.
I know his leg is broken. You know what? No, Panala's dumb. She's gonna walk right.
Put your hand on it.
I mean, Iskari's right outside. Don't worry.
Yeah, I have. Hey, Boblin, friendo, how you doing besides that broken leg?
Well, it's been a long time, and I heard some noises, and okay, I guess.
Yeah, well, we killed your boss, and, you know, we cut off his head. Like, look at this, and she's going to take out the mask.
Oh,
Behold.
thank you so much. He was so mean to us.
Yeah, he was an asshole. I think
A
he
real asshole.
a real asshole.
I didn't like him very much, anyway. You guys took
Huh?
far better care of him, care of me than he ever did.
Oh, yeah. And the offer is still, if you want to join the crew, you can.
I would absolutely love to join your crew as long as you can fix my leg.
Oh, yeah, No, totally. Say, Bob, do you have any weapons on you?
I'm pretty sure you took all my weapons from me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, then he's no use to us. We must kill him.
Okay, Ascari, you know, that's what we like to call humor on the ship, you know. Call it dark comedy.
Poor Boblin.
I am no stranger to threats on my life. It happens. I understand. I am a goblin after all.
Yeah.
You talking
What-
shit? No.
You wanna go? I'll bite your ankle.
Well, Penela's
Your
going to
legs
use
off.
the health potion. That's enough,
You're gonna use a health
Whoop.
potion on Bob the Goblin?
Boblin?
Boblin?
Boblin, the Bob, the Goblin,
Gab the Bob Boblin.
Gob the Bob, 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 Bob.
Bob Bobaran?
Yeah. You know, from now on, I'm just going to keep messing up his name on purpose.
But you were so nice to me.
Oh, yes,
Shut
no.
up, Boblin.
Oh my gosh, Ascari, you're
Yes, my
hilarious.
mistress.
No, it's a term of endearment. I do it to people that I like. As a friend.
Okay, so what are you doing? What's the play here?
Well, I have no. Well, Erling Zane gave me a health potion, and I'm going to use it
Wow.
because he trusts my decision making.
Okay.
Iskari's gonna say you should probably set his leg first before you do that so it doesn't heal in a weird way.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I'm going to
We'd
try
make
to.
a really good pirate if we gave him a peg leg. I'm not there, but Boblin the pirate with the peg
Well,
leg.
Iskari is going to investigate the leg. That's actually pretty decent.
That
For
is
only
the
having a
leg.
+1.
Can I assist Ascari? Oh wait.
That's better. 18. We check out the Gobbo's leg.
Yeah, we push it here and there, talk about the doll some more, you know. What if the doll's curse isn't really a curse? It finds some way to weasel into a conversation.
Enough about the doll already.
Oh my god. That's the doll's curse! You have to keep talking with the doll. It comes in a conversation.
Yeah, you fix his leg.
I mean, it doesn't help that Amanda and Ryan are posting these pictures in this.
Oh my god, stop it.
That's what they look like, okay? That is how the doll looks.
You try to find
Not
like
the
a
single
good looking
cell.
porcelain doll, and yeah, that's all that shows up.
Creepy ass dolls.
Yeah, sorry, my son needs help with his Lego Star Wars game.
No.
So, yeah, you kind of reset the leg, and it's doing a lot better, and you got the splint on
I mean,
it.
is it infected already?
No,
Like,
it's
do
not
I just
infected.
need to chop it off and make it a peg leg?
Yes.
Guard.
Not yet, but if the bone doesn't
Not
set
yet.
properly, then maybe. Otherwise,
Oh,
you'll
well,
have
I would
a
just do
limpy
it
goblin.
just in case.
Alright.
Proactive
Well, I
person.
got an 18, so Iskari will set its leg. She'll like look at him and she'll say, "This is gonna hurt."
You see him roll over,
Snap
grab
it
the
back
pillow,
into
and
place.
bites it.
Yep. And then she's gonna push it back into place, and then tell. And then she'll say, "All right, Hisrod, give him the potion."
All right, and Penelo's going to give him the potion.
All right, that should be 2d4 plus 2.
2, 4, 2, so 7.
7.
That's like full HP for him.
That's a full HP goblin. I
Yay!
feel a lot better. My leg's still a little stiff, but I'm ready to go.
Awesome. Well, we're going to load up ship and
Iskari is going to like grab the goblin and like lift him off the ground. She's gonna like grab him by the shoulders and like lift him off the ground, and she's gonna stare like deep into his soul, and she's gonna say, "If you ever betray us, I will lop your head off, and then feed your balls to you, and then I will have my friend bring you back to life." And do it all over again. Do you understand me?
Just shakes his head fervently, yes.
Hold on. I'm gonna make sure he understands me. Hold on. Do you understand me?
Roll an insight check.
she's crazy, man. She knows it.
Yeah, he understands you completely.
she's gonna turn and she's gonna like point him towards Penala, and she's gonna say, "This, you listen to everything that she tells you to do. Got it?" And then she's gonna drop him.
Oh, that's a dangerous proposition.
Yeah, but you're also responsible for him.
As you drop him, he extends his bad leg out and lands on his good leg and does a curt little back somersault. And then pops back up. Understood. And he salutes you.
All right. Let's get moving.
All right.
Sterling,
So,
where are you with that armor?
did you all take care of the goblin or the?
Buckles.
What?
Did you take care of the skeletons next door?
No, we're just gonna leave it in.
Oh. Well, I heard that the beyond the skeletons is the alchemist's apprentice was in there.
Is he dead?
Presumably, but they were working on stuff in there at one point.
How many skeletons are in there?
Kind of holds up his hands. Not so hot with the numbers, but maybe 5 or 6.
It's definitely 30.
Yeah.
Is he holding out the appropriate number of fingers?
Yes.
Well, we'll have to think on that for a minute. Maybe we'll come back to it later. But right now, I don't think we're all in the position to attack some skeletons.
Okay. Hopefully the other crew doesn't come in and clean out what's left.
Wait, what?
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 Hmm?
What?
I just said
You
hopefully
talking
the other
shit?
crew doesn't come in and take what's left.
I mean, we're not going. I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up to the rest of them. But right now, we're kind of in a bit of precarious situation. I don't have any spell slots left.
I understand. What are my orders, Captain?
Yes. Go wait up by the ding, and hey, if you see the giant parrot, talk non-stop about the doll in a very monotone voice.
You hear from the other room, "Enough about the doll!"
He kind of whispers. What doll?
Okay, it's porcelain. Okay, just keep talking about the doll, non-stop, monotone voice, and say, "We'll become one with the doll. The doll will be one with the doll. The doll will be us." Monotone. It'll be hilarious.
Understood.
Awesome.
So Bob the Goblin, Boblin, Harry's rookie. Okay, Erling and Ascari, you can strip that guy of his wares. Easy enough.
We do so.
Yes. Let me make sure I've got everything that he has on his person. Oh yeah, longsword and a shield, as well as an explorer's pack lacking rations and water, is what's available to you.
Take it all.
Easy enough to strip. Between the two of you and then Penala coming in, you can gather all the goods.
So Bob the Boblin told me that beyond the skeleton room, there's like the apprentice and I think his completed work.
Apprentice.
All right, I'll open the door.
No, let's
Wait a
not
minute.
open the door. I only
If you're
told
gonna
him.
open it, at least get Rookie and 4X up here.
Yeah. I mean, do we have any spells that we can just place right there, like dancing swords, so that way when they come through, they have to come through that, and when they eventually leave us, they're at low HP.
I don't.
I can cast Shatter.
I don't think I have any spells.
I get my spells back on a short rest.
Oh wait, are there any broken? Are there any like? Is there glass anywhere?
Yeah, there's a ton of broken glass in the cellar here.
Okay.
Most don't have a whole lot of
everywhere.
skin
People
to
pissing on the
cut
station, you just don't
if they're
care.
skeletons.
Oh. I was gonna suggest we just throw the glass down there, then they have to walk through broken glass.
So if
Better.
they're real skeletons, maybe not, but if they're as much skeletons as these goblins were ghosts, could be worth a shot.
Yeah. Seems like a marvel.
We might as well shut down this entire operation. Let's get this armor loaded up in the boat, and then we can come back and deal with that. Get Rookie and 4X.
So close to freedom, yet so far.
We will be one with the doll. The doll is one with us. We will be the doll.
I'm gonna like boop him right on the head with, I don't even know, my wing. Stop that nonsense! Curse doll!
We will be one with the doll. The doll will be one with us. We will be the doll.
God.
Erling's voice is going to just start to echo inside of this goblin's mind, saying, "What has she told you about the doll?"
You're not within 60 feet of the goblin.
Ah!
Unfortunately.
Rookie's like doing everything she can to shut this goblin up. So if he's dead by the time you guys get here, it's all the doll's fault.
Oh my
Curse
god.
doll.
Don't.
Poor Boblin.
Well, we better skidoo.
Let me roll some hit points for 4X.
Oh,
real
hi,
quick.
4X. How are you? We're gonna go open a door with some undead behind it. Wanna come? Cool.
I have full capabilities at the moment.
Right, not a chance.
Oh wait, for Jumbo or Jumbo, the guy who's dead. Can I take the costume that he was wearing?
Yeah, it's got a bunch of holes and it's a little bit tattered, but you can do it.
Okay, and it would be called a ghost clothes, right? Or ghost costume.
Call it a green ghost costume.
Okay.
And Rachel, do you remember if you put on his, like, purple coat from the other room?
Um,
I thought you tried it. I remember someone messing with it. Was that Erling who took the purple coat?
Erling found it in the wardrobe, but gave it to Panala.
I think, yeah, it
Purple
looks,
suit with the gold rings on one sleeve.
yeah, it looks pretty cool. Panal would totally put that on, yeah.
Okay. So you would have done that before your short rest. So you know that it is a cloak of storing. It is each pocket behind the gold rings are 6 gold rings that can store a single item. About the size of your hand. Yes.
Tight. Awesome. So, dang it.
And you can use your reaction to recall an item from one of these extra dimensional spaces.
Okay, and it has to be the size of my hand, right?
Yeah, so you could do like a dagger or, like a potion would fit in there. Lockpicks would fit in there, that kind of thing.
That's so cool.
Or like a handful of caltrops or that kind of thing.
Okay. And it just has to be the size of my hand. It can be larger, but if I fold it, can it fit?
Yeah, basically you have to be able to fit your hand into the pocket.
Oh,
So
okay.
as long as you can fit like a bald hand into the pocket, then you can fit that item in there.
All right. And I think my first step is just to put that mask in there. Do I need to do anything special for the cloak or?
No, it's a non-attunement item.
Okay.
So
Requires you to walk backwards, moonwalking while you wear it.
you do feel a little more pep in your step with this bling. You would say that you feel fucking sick.
Yeah.
That's sick as fuck.
So I'm not sick. So I'm not sick as
No,
fuck.
oh, wait.
I'm fucking sick. Sick.
The other way.
Sick,
The other way.
Sick as fuck.
Sick as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll create that item for you later.
Now, Rookie, come on. We're going to need your help. You're going to have to get over these fears one day.
Ah, curse doll, goblin speaking, curse doll.
If I get him to stop about the doll, will you come with us to fight the skeleton?
As soon as he sees you come in, he stops.
Panala's gonna walk in after Iskari and just start to say it. One with the doll, the one is me.
Enough
one
with the doll!
Ah,
She's like standing on top of one of the barrels on top of the boat with her feathers all ruffled. Like, ah!
damn it, Iskari. Wanted to have a bit of fun.
Do it after we take care of the skeletons. Iskari's
I'm-
just gonna like walk over and grab Rookie and start dragging her behind her.
Ah, please don't. Please don't. I don't feel good. My health is too low to deal with dead guys.
Did you take a short rest?
Did we take a short rest?
Yes.
We did. Did you use any hit die?
I
You
didn't.
would stop stressing about it and start healing yourself.
Take a moment to breathe.
Snap out of it, Rookie! Snap out of it!
It's the doll.
Enough with the doll!
Nick is gonna get triggered so hard. Hey, there you go. You're back up to full.
Just about. Oh, no,
You're
that's-
not
Still
too
getting
over.
dragged by Iskari up to fight some skeletons.
No, that my token isn't lined up with my character sheet. I should be at 32.
Why not? It keeps resetting. There you go.
Easy fix, easy fix. I was like, wait, why does my thing say 1 and that? Okay, sorry.
I need to make sure all your guys' is set for HP.
Whoa, why did I just gain more HP?
I just set it to whatever your HP is on your page. Did it reset it?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
well.
but I was at 30. I wasn't at 36.
It seems like every time we come in, the character tokens reset to not showing HP. That's weird. And his isn't even done right. Alright.
But yeah, Iskari drags Rookie along up to fight some skeletons.
Parent abuse! Parent abuse! I unwillingly go to face the skeletons with the cursed doll. Gosh dang this haunted mansion.
Okay.
Maybe there's something shiny by.
You guys just wait until we face something that's not underground, and Ricky's gonna be super brave, and you guys are gonna be like, "Who is this bird?" And it's gonna be like, "See, it's don't like underground shit, guys. Okay." Really
Right, Rookie. We believe you. You're very brave.
Rookie.
Wait, Rookie, would
I
you?
sit tell them. It is to be. Just deal with it.
Wait, Rookie, would you fight some skeleton? Would you do it for a no picture?
For a what?
That poetry book. I call it Book of Funny and
Oh.
No Pictures.
That is Rookie's snack of choice, of course.
Maybe for 2 pictures.
All right.
She
But
hands
I-
you one page and it's double-sided.
Funny.
I felt like I walked into a very interesting conversation.
Yeah, welcome back, Ben.
So I was thinking with Rookie's like Scooby snacks, what we do is we get a cracker and then we just like put a picture of some no pictures on there, and so it's a cracker, but it's also a no picture.
It's a one-time use picture.
Yeah.
Tiny. What a delightful cracker that would be.
I could see Penala, like, commissioning someone with a printing press making a bunch of postcards that she stashes in her pouch.
Just
Come on,
Borak.
like this.
So we're gonna go fight some skeletons. It's gonna
Awesome.
look who's
I
up.
don't think awesome is the term I would use. Rookie's gonna say it's
Shut up,
staring
Rookie.
at
Oh, by the way,
picture.
Iskari is
walking
telling you
down
this
the hall.
as she's dragging Rookie.
Kicking and screaming.
Well, I mean,
No,
isn't
I'm just
Rookie?
holding a picture now as she's dragging me.
Parrot abuse.
That's the title of this episode. Parrot-a-boos. Okay, I can move you guys over to
We
the
do
door.
not endorse parrot abuse.
We do not endorse abuse of fellow player
parents
characters.
were harmed in the making of this video.
Wait, Ben, do you have anything like cloud of daggers that you can just place there, and if someone were to walk through, they have to take damage?
Let me check.
I also spent some hit dice for you. Hope you don't mind.
No problem. I have Moonbeam. It's kind of like that.
Oh yeah, that'd be helpful.
All right. We got.
All right, I can. I'll just go ahead and move you guys over to the next room, so you
And-
guys don't have to walk through the cave.
And Penel's going to tell Bob the Boblin to stay by the dinghy and guard it.
Aye, aye,
Wait.
Captain.
Wait. Yeah, we do.
I think I threatened him pretty good if he betrays us.
And wait. Okay, so should we break glass on there, then with Forex's moonbeam, put that there so that way they have to walk through some damage first, or do we just open the door and try to fight?
I say we have Scary. You have Rookie stand right here. You have the Moonbeam go right there, and then you have you three back behind here, raining ranged attacks down on them.
Oh wait, I forgot I have create bonfire.
That works too.
Bonfire, does that do damage though, or is it just a fire?
Yeah, it does damage.
Most fire does.
I mean,
There's
honest,
some that doesn't.
honestly, how Kevin would do this was just throw some oil and have them walk across it.
We can break off part of this table and stick it in front of there so that if they have bow and arrows, we can take cover.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm back. What are we doing?
Iskari's gonna take her greatsword and break this table, and then she's gonna take part of it and wedge it up in front of the door, or like that half part cover, so if they start shooting arrows at us, we can duck behind it.
Oh, okay.
And then Iskari's gonna stand here, Rookie's gonna stand here, everyone else is gonna stand back here, and we're gonna open the door, and they're gonna bonfire, and they're gonna moonfire, and
Did
we're
you
gonna
just go through that
ranged
wall,
attack.
Rookie?
I did. Don't ask me how. 'Cause I'm not sure.
Okay. So you can lift the bar. Anybody? So you guys are holding some actions, which is good.
I am preparing to go kung fu on some guys as soon as I see them.
Okay.
I'm not excited.
So you open the door. And you see... Hold on. I've got to pull up the page now. Because...
The true monsters, which were ourselves. It's a mirror.
So the light that is showing in here, you see is about 12 feet across to the end there. And the corners are kind of shadowy a little bit. And you see that the whole room is kind of mildewy, even more so than like the caves would be, and it's very musty, and you see that there's layers upon layers of dust clinging to the walls, and everything is grimy and dark and just dirty in general. And let me check your guys' passive perceptions real quick, like. Iskari, actually everyone that can see into the room, you see that in the shadows are what looks like skeletons. Well, you're behind the door. What looks like skeletons that have their arms raised above their head and their palms touching. They don't look to be hanging by manacles, but they're kind of in a strange pose. And you see that their bodies, or parts of their bodies, are covered in gold. And I will reveal those guys to you now. Where are they? There.
So is my hit point situation correct on my character?
29 of 36.
Okay.
Are the skeletons coming towards us?
They are currently unmoving.
Well, Scari's gonna get their attention and Eldritch Blast one of them in their rock-like face.
Okie dokie. You have one that's kind of hanging right next to, or standing right next to the door, arms up. Go ahead and roll the attack.
Natural 20.
Oh, woof. Yeah, that'll do. Let me pull these guys up real quick. Yeah, that hurts them a lot. But what you do see is that this gold that's kind of all over their body.
Daddy,
Somebody.
the phone went dead.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on. I'll be right back, guys.
So I'm guessing we like rested and stuff, and I probably have all my spells.
We
Took
had
a
a
short
short
rest.
rest.
not a
Short
long
rest.
Well, since the last time I was here, I'm assuming we've rested.
I don't think
I
we
don't
took
think
a
I
long
don't
rest.
think we have.
Okay.
Although we did pick up a creepy doll.
Erling's completely tapped out of spells. He's got one
Same.
infused.
You were here for us coming into the mansion with the snake and everything outside. And stuff.
The badgers and all that.
That's correct. I was here for that.
Yeah, so we have not taken a long rest since.
Okay.
Oh, right. So you see that the gold just scatters as you hit them. And kind of like a particle effect. You're hitting the one directly in front of you, correct?
Sure.
Okay, cool. He takes the damage. Still standing. Let's get some initiative. Uh-huh.
18 for 4x.
All right. Where is Z4X? There you are. I think I might have added some of these people in there twice. We'll see. All right. The battle begins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. All right. 4X. You saw that Iskari hit this person with an Eldritch Blast. And you saw gold flakes spray all over the place.
So, where are the creatures? Because I see like kind of everybody lined up. Okay, that door.
Yeah, to the right.
Okay. Well,
You have sight, right?
yeah,
Okay.
I can see like to
Two.
here.
Okay. You
But,
should
uh,
be able to see.
I mean, I see through the doorway,
Okay.
but obviously I can't see like around the corner or anything.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, I'm going to delay my turn until I either see some people, like, if I see a skeleton kind of coming out towards us, that's when I'm going to act.
Okay. Rookie.
I can see like the arm of this guy. If I step into Panala's or Ascari's space for a second, can I attack them and then step back, or do I have
Yes,
to
you
wait
can.
till I can get? Okay, then I will step into Ascari's space and attack this guy first with my short sword. 15 to hit.
That does hit, but you notice that that gold that's surrounding their body takes some of the impact and then falls away after you hit it.
And then I am going to hit him with the bonus action for an unarmed strike.
Okay.
14.
That hits, and you blast him into a pile of dust.
And then I step back and be like, good, we killed him. We can leave now.
Oh. You see this skeleton, Iskari,
Ruh-roh, rookie.
kind of pull its arms down, and as it pull its arms down, you see that it has a great sword.
What
And
the
it
fuck?
charges at you. That's probably not gonna hit.
No, it does not.
Does a 13 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay, good. So one big old swing at you, and misses. That would trigger 4x as if you want a creature moved into your line of sight attacking Iskari.
All right. In that case, centered right on top of that creature, I'm casting Moonbeam.
Moonbeam!
Yeah, fuck him up.
All right. Very good.
Okay,
I
hang on
like
a second.
it.
Okay, here's the problem. Moonbeam affects any creature, not just any enemy.
But you can move it though, right?
I can move it.
You do
But
see
if
that
I-
there is another... Oh, that's not it. You see that you could target one further if you wanted to. Like that guy there.
Okay. Well, it's a 5-foot radius, so
Oh my god, I just crashed roll 20. Don't use that.
use
Oh,
what?
there it goes. That's special effects on roll 20. All right, so
how do you pull up the measuring stick?
it is now the one that kind of looks like a power button, like the Xbox power button. It's a 3/4 circle with like a little line going 45.
Okay. Yep. So 5-foot radius.
So basically you
almost-
get one square. So you're going to put it right in the
That's
between
5-foot
the two.
radius.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
should get 2 squares.
So he's
Oh, gotcha.
Or 4,
Back corner.
really.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it in
All right. So
that square right there. So it should hit
kind of like that.
the one right in front of Iskari.
Okay, move it
But
up a
these
little bit.
2 squares are gonna be inside of it,
Gotcha.
and then the 2 squares above them as well.
Like
Just gonna try to target it like right there.
Kind of like that. Touching them a little bit. Got it.
And again, it's a 5-foot radius. So from the center, it should go 5 feet.
A little bit bigger.
to either side.
A little bit bigger. Like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Beautiful. All right.
And a silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Oh, jeez.
Till the spell ends, the dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain. You must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful.
Get fucked.
All right. So, start of his turn, he will make his roll. Just remind me of that.
Yep.
Iskari, you're go.
And she actually reached that guy?
Yeah, he's within melee distance of you.
She is going to exterminate him with extreme prejudice. Maybe not. That's a 13.
That 13 hits.
Yeah, but
And you see the gold flakes shatter off of his body as you hit him, seemingly doing reduced damage.
yeah, but I mean, does it take full damage from magical weapons?
No, this is a melee ability. It doesn't have anything to do with magic.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, mine, you never know.
Yep. Yeah, it's not like a DR per se kind of thing. Okay. Anything
Bonus
else?
action. No, that's it.
Okay. He can't quite see. So this guy's gonna move down. Seeing this, does the moonbeam obscure vision?
No, it actually gives off
it
light.
gives us light.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was opaque or not.
Nope.
So this guy is going to come down to within range of Iskari and try to blast you from the shadows with a short bow.
Oh, with a short bow. Okay.
14.
That misses.
All right. That's that guy's turn. Erling. You're right, Nick.
Erling is going to focus at the one
I
further
don't know
back,
what you mean.
Joking. Okay.
and he's going to try and chill touch him. But I doubt a 10 is going to hit.
10 is a miss. The hand reaches for a soul that isn't there.
Damn.
You have a cursed doll on you.
It is
Enough
now
with the
that.
doll!
It is now that one's turn to reciprocate.
I
And he
wonder
is
how
going-
long we can go.
To turn and also shoot a short bow at Iskari. Oh, you guys remember how I was rolling real hot all the other times? Rolling like crap. He misses. That was a natural 3 on the die. Penala.
Get fucked.
I wonder how long we can go without like mentioning the doll. Penala's
Enough
going to
with the
move.
doll!
Penala's going to move 10 feet close. That adds literally nothing. But she is going to cast Create Bonfire on this guy.
Okay, go ahead and cast it.
So much light in the next room.
And 11.
Beautiful.
And would we say the range was on that? 30 feet?
Yeah.
Dex save. Alright. Not so hot for the old skeleton. No, that is a fail. Taking 3 points of fire damage.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Yay.
And you see that he takes all of it. Anything else,
Even more
Penella?
wrecked, nerd.
Well, I'm going to move. Yeah, I'm going to move back.
Let's see if I can get music to work again.
Pretty close.
There we go.
Oh, now I gotta remember to turn it down.
Sorry. Blast your eardrums. Okay. It was getting a little quiet there. So that takes us to another Skellington's turn. Ooh, they're having to bunch up. They're not intelligent. They're intelligent enough to not go into that beam. This guy's gonna move over here. And he's gonna take a shot at Iskari, who has been untouchable. This beam of light must be throwing off their arrows. No, that's 11.
That misses.
Alright. That guy is dead. This guy is out of the beam, but he is not. He's gonna have to get in. He has no room. So what's my save, Ben?
It is a con save DC 14.
Natural 1.
All right.
Ooh.
Roll some
There's
damage.
going to be
Don't think that will do it.
2d10 of radiant damage.
Ouch.
Sweet. That's 12 points of radiant damage.
Oh, he's hurting. Hurting bad. But he's got a line on Iskari. I'm gonna give you +2 to your AC, Iskari, because he's trying to hit you from around the corner. Oh, but there it is, a natural 19. I'm sure that hits. He's just got a standard short sword, though. Nothing special. For 4 points of slashing damage. Piercing damage, sorry. So he jabs out at you. That brings us back to 4x.
Ding, ding, dong.
Okay. So 4x is going to move up some.
Mm-hmm.
See if you can get a slightly better view. And he's going to, as a move action,
Bonus.
or as an action, he's going to move the moonbeam further in and try to like move it towards where the arrows are coming from.
Ah, okay. So you can see up to this square, I believe.
Yep. So I'll just try to shift it to there.
All right. Do you want it centered on that square?
It looks like there's a back wall, so I don't want it like going through the wall.
Gotcha.
So
All
just
right. So you
till
can move it.
touches
You
the
move it a
wall.
little bit, and you think that you're going to be able to capture more enemies that way.
And that's it.
Alrighty. Rookie.
Okay. I will once again step into Skari's spot.
Yep.
I will go for that guy. Last time I hit, I noticed that the sword didn't do as much damage because the gold. Did my unarmed strike do the same thing, or was the
Your
unarmed
second
strike?
unarmed strike seemed to go through completely.
Okay, then I'm going to unarmed strike. First hit. 24.
Oh. Yeah. And you see that he takes a little bit more damage.
And I will use a bonus action. to
Actually, hold on.
unarmed
You
strike.
rolled 8.
Oh,
He's dead.
yes. He's dead. If I step in that square, I'm getting hit by the moonbeam, right?
You can move up a little bit and not be in it.
If you end your turn in that square, you get hit by
Or
it.
the first time you enter it.
Oh, okay. So I
Never
can
mind, you
step
will get hit by it.
But you can move up 2.5 feet
to there
and be
to
out of
hit
it.
that guy with
What's
my
wrong?
action.
Chicken?
Yeah, you can hit that guy.
Parrot.
I'll use a key point to do Fury of Blows and hit him 2 times with an arm strike.
Okay.
1, 2.
You kill him on the first blow,
Oh,
as the moonbeam was utterly devastating to him.
Oh, cool. So do I have to use a key point or no?
No, you could use your standard bonus for that.
Cool. Then I'm gonna
You already
step
used
back.
This is a trivial fight, I don't really care. you only needed the
If it's
first blow.
trivial, then why are we doing it?
You can't just
This
punch somebody.
this fight is trivial.
Well, that's fine. I don't mind punching him twice. Rookie's going all out, so I'm totally fine either way.
Sounds good. All right,
Rookie's just like raging. monster
Iskari,
right now.
your go.
Iskari is going to cast Shatter.
Do
right
monks
here.
rage?
This one does.
Okay, and it's a 10-foot cube.
10-foot radius, yeah.
10 foot. Oh, okay. Centered on, I guess, that guy, right?
Right here.
Okay. Shatter it up.
'Cause that should get him, and whatever I can't see back there.
All right. Deck saves. Con saves.
Constitution.
Let's see. That is 1, 2. So you shatter the ground and you see that there was actually another skeleton that was waiting, who is now dead. And the rest of them, he is dead. He is dead. He is dead. And this guy succeeded, taking 8 points of damage. Alrighty. Anything else, Iskari?
Yep. She's gonna duck behind here so that if he wants to shoot something, he has to walk into the moonbeam.
Good call. All right. Well, that brings us up to his go. And not intelligent's going to chase his prey. And he's going to walk to here. And he's going to have to make a save. DC 14 con. That is a success with a natural 18. What is my damage? It's probably going to kill him anyway.
Your damage is 6.
6. Is it half?
Yeah,
One
that's half
success.
of 12.
Okay. Oh, wait.
6 radiant damage.
Yeah. He is dead. Doesn't even get a shot off. Alrighty.
All
Erling.
according to plan.
All right. If that's all of them, then I guess we can make our way forward. He's just gonna peek around this corner if he can.
Mm-hmm. Make a perception check for me.
You got it.
There's an arrow
14.
that flies by your face. Nope, there's one more.
You see that there is a glowing light coming from this direction.
Yeah, it's a moonbeam, dude.
It is a blue glowing light, not a silver glowing light.
Ooh.
There's something. Jinkies, there's something interesting happening.
Zoing.
I'll poke my
What-
head in.
Let's investigate, gang.
He'll take a step back just into the doorway until ready a chill touch in case anything hostile gets within line of sight.
Alrighty.
So are all the skeletons dead?
All the ones that
There are no
you could
more
see in
that
the room. Yep.
Okay.
But we are not out of combat yet. Penala, what do you do?
Sorry, my mic was off. If I step right here, am I affected by the moonbeam?
You would be in its radius, yes.
Can't really do anything. I'll step forward 5 feet.
You can hold your action to move into the room if you want, once the beam moves.
Oh yeah, I'll hold my action.
Okay. On initiative count 20, you see a creature come out through the curtain wearing a pointed helmet. You don't belong here. This work is mine. And he is going to lob an acid ball, but first triggers chill touch as he walks through. So Erling, go ahead and cast chill touch.
I don't
Where is this
currently
person?
have
I
line
don't
of
see
sight
anyone.
on it.
Oh,
Yeah, can't see him.
So
We don't know
I don't know if
who's
it's
talking.
up.
Who said that? Is there somebody there?
I
Hello?
see
We don't
you,
belong. We should
He's
leave.
invisible!
but
Oh,
you
no!
don't see me. And he misses. This glob of acid splashes right against the wall next to you. Oh wait, he's got another attack. Another acid.
Shit.
Does a 17 hit you?
It does now.
It does now. All right.
Actually, gonna use my feet to cast a once
All right.
long rest shield.
This shimmering shield gets coated with acid as it slowly dissolves. It doesn't dissolve the shield, but the acid dissolves down. You see like
Arcane
puffs of
shield.
smoke.
God.
All right, now, Forex. It is your turn.
Okay, where did this voice come from?
Deeper within the room.
Within the room that the skeletons were in.
Yep.
Okay. I can split my movement up, right?
Yes, you can.
All right. I'm going to step up right there. actually. So go ahead and step up right to there.
Yep.
And it's a DC 14 con save.
Ooh, risky.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to step fully into that square to see the room
Oh, okay.
if you don't want to.
Well, if I don't have to, then yeah.
Yeah, so you can stop halfway through
So just peek around
action
the
to
corner.
move the beam if you choose, and then keep moving.
Yeah. So I'm
Like
gonna move
as
the
you're
beam.
walking in, you're pushing the beam.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna push the beam up to wherever I see that dude.
There. And
And let's drop it back just a little bit. So like, yeah, just like that.
all right.
And
And
I'm
you
gonna
have the
pick
rest
out.
of your movement if you so choose.
There's someone in there.
The turtle backs out.
Well, this is a concentration spell. If
Yeah,
I
I
get
know.
hit, I can lose it.
Out there.
All right, rookie.
Wait, with my.
Oh, you're held action. Yes, you can move if you so choose.
All right. I'm going to move in, kind of look in. Oh no. Well. Wait, is each big square
Fuck
5,
that noise.
or is it?
5 feet for each big square.
Okay.
So the small grid is just for easy, maneuvering through the map.
Okay. Can I cast, or was that my full action?
Full action to move into the room. Unless you have a bonus action, a spell. Inspiration?
Yeah.
Who are you
Oh
giving
wait,
to?
who do I inspire? Try Erling Zane. He seems like a solid type of guy who would never hurt.
He waves the doll's hand.
Oh my god! Stop with the goddamn doll!
We will be one with the doll. The doll will be one with us. We are the dolls.
Enough with the doll.
Boblin is still mumbling down there by the
Okay.
boat.
So that brings us to Rookie's turn.
He's playing with the
Okay.
dumbass doll.
Rookie is going to step into the room. Seeing this guy, she's going to. Can I fly in this room or no?
You can, but you're not going to get past the moonbeam.
Oh, I can't go through it.
Why, if you
Unless
want to
take damage.
take damage, I will give you an acrobatics to skirt along the left side, though.
Okay, I'll try it.
All right, acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Let's see. A 25.
Oh yeah, you niftily do a couple cartwheels down that side to avoid the moonbeam and get up in his
I
grill.
finally stretch my wings for a second, and everyone sees what I'm made of. I'm beautiful.
Chicken?
And then I beat this guy with a short sword. And then bonus attack, flurry of blows.
Ow, yeah. Let's see. All of them hit.
Oh, they do?
7,
Cool.
8, 9. Yep. So that
Cool.
is 24
Suck it,
points of
guy.
damage, right? Yeah, 24. Oh. Okay. Anything else?
Ricky's gonna contemplate her decision now that she's in the room, stuck on the other side of a moonbeam next to this. What does he look like? Creeper, big creepy guy?
Yeah, he's got kind of like a ghostly beard
Oh, fuck.
that like kind of
Oh,
wafts in the imaginary breeze of your wings, and he's got a big old floppy like wizard's hat, but not in the traditional sense because it's like all tattered and like the tip droops down in the back, and he's just skeletal, and you just see this arcane power like drifting in amongst his bones.
Ricky She immediately regrets her decision.
Iskari.
Iskari is going to move here. That's where he is standing, huh?
Yep.
That's where the moonbeam is, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, is what it is. What is it? A con save for the moonbeam?
Yep. DC 14 con save.
The party's doing more damage to themselves. It's just like normal.
Oh!
So how much damage do I take?
Half of.
2d10.
Ugh. And I actually rolled well. You take 6 points of damage.
And that's fine.
Oh.
Okay.
That's fine.
And then Iskari is going to use her Hexblade's Curse on this thing.
Okay.
And then
banded
she's
crit range.
going to pull out her greatsword and she's going to swing at it
With advantage.
with triple advantage.
Ugh. Yuck.
And because you did the... Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Is that a
no,
19?
because I did the curse, it does 2 more damage, so it's
So 13.
damage.
Alrighty. You see that its withered body is just starting to fall apart, but it's still kind of holding on by a thread.
And then she's just going to defiantly stay.
Brings us to Erling.
Erling's gonna enter the room. Spot this guy for the first time, and now loose a chill touch on it for 15 to hit,
15 does hit.
7 necrotic.
Feel like it's not doing as much.
As a little doll hand comes out and
Enough with the doll!
It doesn't do as much.
Iskari moves her Hexblade's Curse to the doll and kills him.
Penala.
Okay. Well, I haven't tried this before, but I'm going to produce flame. A 16,
A 16 does hit. Doing full damage. How do you want to do this?
Oh, yay! Well, Penala's going to, of course, produce a flame. She's going to chuck it, and this thing is just burning in agony as just as it withers in pain and everything burns apart and it crumbles into ashes. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah. And as the burning goes throughout and you see the edges of his cloak begin to singe and his body starts turning into ashes, you just hear... One moment. What's up, buddy?
I hope the hat's okay.
You hear a child in the background.
Ah!
There's little things more terrifying.
My one weakness.
Yeah, I'd be
Children's
terrified.
laughter.
Yep. This is how we die. This is it. This is how we
This is the
die.
end.
Oh, what's happening?
Nothing good. Nothing good.
Penala is freaked out. Oh man, imagine killing something like that and then to hear that, like, ooh.
Baby laughter, like, oh my god.
When I was a counselor, one of
Well-
the rules. Oh,
Oh no, go ahead.
one of the rules I had for my girls was, you can't wake me up and just stare down at me blankly, because I swear to God I'll punch you because I'll think that you're possessed. And so guess what my campers did one day?
Came
They
over and
did
stared
that.
at you while you were sleeping until you woke
Ye-
up.
Yeah, they're not fun.
I mean, You basically asked for it.
I know! And in training, they're like, hey, if you have to tell them to do something, don't say, hey, don't do this. They were teenagers, too.
So you punch them, right? You have to establish your dominance.
Oh, God, no. No.
Definitely should have.
I did, however, get my revenge when I brought in pots and pans and I woke. You okay?
Great.
The
More than
kid's got nicked.
I was just gonna say, man. I mean, is there anything more creepy like than being in a haunted house and hearing the cackling laughter of small children?
Yes,
Sorry,
watching dead
that
people
too.
walk around.
I
It
told
freaks
you
me
guys.
out.
Nope, skeletons were nothing. This is creepy. See, guys, the doll's not so bad after all.
Enough
huh?
with the doll. will
Wait,
burn it.
can we time how long it takes to talk about the doll?
Fine, you can talk about the doll until the DM comes back.
Okay. I mean, if there was ever a curse, I think that would be a pretty nifty curse. You gotta interject the doll into a conversation. Did the doll do?
Yep, the doll made him do it.
Oh God,
Do you have?
no.
What are your intentions for this doll?
Yeah.
Earn it, I guess.
Burn it anyways.
Possible.
Yeah, what are your intent with the doll?
Well, since I effectively infuse spells into objects and shit, I was totally gonna just use this kind of like a spell focus thing.
What?
Because that way it'll be a
It's gonna
creepy
be
doll
his
that'll cure
familiar.
wounds and shit.
Ah,
It's essentially his familiar.
Like a homunculus.
so it can move around on its own.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The Scrappy Doo.
Oh my gosh, we have a Scrappy Doo.
I don't want a Scrappy Doo.
Nobody wants the Scrappy. It's perfect.
And although we don't ever want to talk about Scrappy Doo, he ends up coming up in conversation. I think even as a kid, I didn't like Scrappy Doo. He was annoying.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Alright, no more doll talk.
So,
We are terrified of the laughing child we're about to encounter.
oh my gosh, he stinks so bad. Oh, right. So as he is beginning to turn to ash, you just hear. I need Iskari and Rookie to make a dexterity saving throw. I will take you to the afterlife with me.
Ah! I don't roll shitty dexes. What is this? It's that cursed doll.
So Iskari, yours is
I got a-
16, right?
Yeah,
That's your first roll.
yeah.
So Iskari, you take half damage. Rookie, you take full damage.
Oh my
For
god.
death throws. Don't worry. 5 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
For Rookie, Iskari, you take 2.
Ha! I will not come with you to the Death Realm today, ghost, skeleton, pirate, demon thing.
His name is Chuck.
Chuck.
My name was also Bob.
Fuck you.
Yeah, and so we are now out of combat.
How's
Good. I
the
step
hat
out of the moonbeam.
if we're out of combat, I guess I'll dispel the moonbeam finally.
There we go.
Is his hat intact?
Rookie searches the body to see if this room was worth rummaging, fighting skeletons for.
Yes. Okay, so roll me an investigation, and I will tell Iskari what she sees.
Sterling will assist
Gosh,
Rookie
dang it.
with that.
You're going to assist me?
Yeah, looking around the room.
There's a 12, so I'm doing great.
So what you see, Iskari, is that this door reveals a clutter of broken glass and like earthen pots, earthenware, like piled on the floor. Seems like this alchemist might have gone mad at some point. But you also see 3 copper pots lined up or lie in the pile of the debris. And you also see that there is a bench that runs down the west wall, which seems to be like where a laboratory would be. On the bench, you see there are jars of powders and liquids and several alchemical apparatuses lined up, which is not actually shown on the map, but that would be over, this wall here. You also see on the south wall that there is a table that forms an L shape with it's an L-shaped bench, and it has a book open on one side of the table. And you also see that the table has a candlestick with a very small, like purple candle, and it's unlit. But it's still attached to this candlestick, as well as you see some other items kind of evenly kind of placed along this table. But you do see that they are all shining with a glint of pure gold encrusting these objects. And one of them appears to be a human skull.
What is this? That's a lot to find.
Oh, so that's what you see. For Rookie and Erling, upon this skeletal alchemist's body is you see that he has a large satchel on his waist. And on the other side of his waist is a smaller satchel, and it has 8 bones that are covered in gold, as well as a tiny flat like river rock that's gray, or it's like black with like gray striations through it. And it has a like a weird arcane symbol on the top of it.
I want that one. The weird rock with the pretty symbol.
Is this another, like, wizard fidget spinner?
Perhaps.
Interesting. Can I pick into that large satchel that's at his waist and see what he's got in there?
Yeah, you open the flap, and you reach into it, and your hand goes up beyond your elbow. Or rather, your hand goes down, and the bag goes up around your elbow.
Dump
So
it
while
down.
Rookie's going for that river rock, Erling's going for this large bag.
Okay.
He's just kind of like untying it from this body's pouch. From this
I will
body's
go for the rock as you
Tie
get
onto
the
his
bag
arm.
I'm holding.
mouth.
Okay, so you have the rest of the this laboratory that you can investigate, if you so choose. like more in depth, I should say.
This book that was on top of the L-shaped table, is
Mhm.
it legible, or is like there too much gold covering everything to even make out what it might have been?
So the gold is not covering the book; it's covering a selection of items to the side, like on the opposite side of this table. It is legible. It's written in common. The title is "Ye Secrets of Ye Philosopher's Stone." Valued at 50 gold pieces to the right buyer. But do you kind of thumb through it a little bit?
Yeah, take a brief browse. Thumb
Okay.
through the pages.
Kind of perusing it a little bit, the book appears to be extremely profound, and it's a work of someone that has to specialize in this kind of thing, which, thankfully, you specialize in alchemical and magical apparati. But you feel that after a little bit of time, maybe 8 hours of like a full study on this, you could learn the instructions to creating a Philosopher's Stone. And it describes within this book that you can convert base metals into gold.
That's dope. Gonna scoop this book up in order to learn that process and put that in this newly acquired bag.
All right. And as you get closer to the table, you see that there is a human skull that seems to be, or human-esque shaped skull. It's completely covered in gold. You see that there is an apple, a rose, and 5 small discs, about 3 inches around, that are also gold. And you see that kind of scattered around the table is small stacks of gold coins, totaling 47 gold pieces. And you have a pretty good passive investigation, right? 16. You see there's yet another like pen drawer in the center of this desk. What do you do?
Gonna give this drawer a once over, look for any sorts of traps or anything.
Okay.
Lock.
Roll an investigation check.
14.
Does not appear to be trapped.
Crack it open. See what's inside.
You pull it open, and you see that there is a book in there. And you kind of flip through it a little bit, and it looks like there's a spell book in there.
Awesome.
And I will reveal that to you now. Lots of spell books in this game. Too bad we don't have a wizard. So we will show that to you now.
Alright.
It's got Dancing Lines, Comprehend Languages, Tensors Floating Disk, and Shatter.
Interesting.
And while you're poking around the drawer, you look to the side of like where the lip is on the inside of the this little drawer. You see that there is a little carve out. It's not something you would normally have in a drawer.
Carve out like a secret
like a
compartment?
slot cut into the lip, which is not normal. And if you investigate it further, you see that it might be some kind of mechanism to unlock something else.
Gonna try and fiddle around with that, see if I can't switch it somehow,
Okay.
trigger it.
Make a sleight of hand.
All right, here we go. 13.
Cool. As you go and you stick in maybe a piece of one of your crafting kits, just a small like probe, and you hear a click, and you hear one of the other drawers, like a little bit further. There's like a not another drawer. Sorry, you hear a latch open underneath the table, like in the floor.
Well, if we're done here, if nobody else wants to look around, I think I found our next venture point. And Erling's gonna start making his way down that hatch, like opening the latch.
So it's not a hatch. It's
Gotcha.
it's more like a 18-inch by 18-inch tile that has
Alright,
popped
like
up,
a hidden safe kind of a thing.
like a hidden safe kind of a thing that popped up maybe a
Good. I was like,
millimeter or
I
so.
don't want to go anywhere else underground.
Deeper. All right, gonna
Into the Underdark.
open this up to see what I can find inside.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
What? No, you can't leave us now. Gosh darn these children and adult responsibilities.
Why did we have children? They take up so much valuable time.
Yes, what's wrong with the
Amanda?
three of you?
I hope at this point you understand how it happened.
It was a
very
miracle.
I'm pretty sure you didn't actually find him under a cabbage leaf.
You mean a
I
stork
mean a
didn't
stork.
bring him to you? I've been lied to.
I just found him outside one day. I thought I'd take him home. It was weird because then
Thought he
later I
was a
saw his
stray dog.
pictures hanging around town, and I was like, "Hey, that's my kid."
He's famous.
Everyone wants him. It says so here. He's wanted.
To the boat. Oh wait, no, we have to investigate this thing.
But there's a latch.
Your mother was a latch.
You what?
Let's take a 15-minute break.
You're right. You're right. We're a little hasty with all this investigation and latch openings.
Yes. Everyone, smoke them if you got them.
I believe Penala was just about to really say something about a particular artifact we've discovered.
Ah!
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
I feel like Iskari, like, I like the idea of her picking up smoking and be like, it's one of the worst habits I've picked up since I've come out here with you people. Excuse me.
Did someone mention a doll?
Maybe you shouldn't be smoking them.
Ah, there it was.
No, it makes me look really cool.
I can tell.
And you know, the coughing really works my abs.
Well, look how cool she looks.
Yeah, she's both sick as fuck and fucking sick at the same time.
That's the line you have to walk, right?
Yeah.
Feel like we need to sing pirate shanty tune. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho.
Yo ho, yo ho.
A pirate's life for me.
Really bad egg. It occurs to me I don't know many pirate shanty.
Okay, I'm back.
I know a panty.
Well, the DM is back.
I am back. Had to put my son down for bed.
Aw.
How cute.
But it's a
He went to bed that sleep or that quick. That's insane. He did that sleep.
Yeah.
Do you need
Well, I
sleep?
mean, he'll probably toss and turn for another like 10 minutes, but he gets
It'll
his.
take like an hour and a half to get to go to sleep. He's a monster.
Well, we trained him that way, so.
Yeah, it takes time.
Well, he also gets up at like 5:36 every morning, so.
Okay, that's a little bit okay, I guess. I'm still super jealous though.
Yeah, I give him one Darth Maul story, and off to bed with him.
Nice.
Okay, so we're all here?
Yep.
All right,
Yes.
Erling, you're going to investigate this
Opening
tile?
Yes.
Okay. As you lift up the tile, you see that there is indeed a small lead-lined box that is within this space.
I'm gonna take the whole lead box out.
Easy enough. A little heavy, and as you move it around, you feel something kind of rolling on the inside.
So that's interesting.
Rolling. Iskari will say, "Can we open it?"
Erling will crack it open.
You crack it open, and inside, you see that there is a fruit.
A mimic.
Ooh.
Does it look like the same sort of fruit that was on that guy's jacket?
It is eerily similar. And
It's a devil fruit.
let me pull the reference for that other guy if I can find him real quick.
The shit emoji.
Oh, I just put it underneath you. Eerily similar.
Okay, thank you, Rhythm.
Oh, I'm gonna get dinged so hard on YouTube.
Oh no.
Iskari's gonna say, "What is that?"
I think this is one of his homemade devil fruits.
Is it safe? What does it do?
Erling's gonna hold it out to Iskari, saying, I don't fuck with this kind of thing.
What is this kind of thing?
Devil fruits.
Yes, you keep saying that. What does it mean?
But what
This is why it was good to investigate the rest of the household before just storming straight to the source downstairs. If I'm right, wait 1 second, pull up that.
Crack. Should we eat it?
Ooh,
What
rookie
is it?
volunteers.
There are a wide variety of alchemical properties and regarding the different flowers and herbs specific to various devil fruit properties, depending on the different flora, fruit type, species, depending upon the very specifics of each devil fruit, it could offer an impossible number of arcane properties about it. It could be anything, if I understand it correctly.
Is there any way to test it?
Or you could eat it.
Is that the only way?
Erling would know that there has been some research onto what specific devil fruits do. There is not like public access to it, but there is a book, the Devil Fruit Encyclopedia, that has known fruits and their powers. Each fruit has a particular shape that it takes every time, or each power has a particular fruit that it takes every time, so they're able to track it based on someone who has eaten it and used the abilities. But it is not a public book that you can gain access to.
There are specifically restricted archives that house indexes of some fruits and their properties.
Well, put it back in the box and let's take it with us, I guess.
Do just that. Gonna put it in a box and dip the box into the bag.
Alrighty. Add 1 devil fruit. This brings us to an interesting conundrum I have. I have a list of about 600 devil fruits that I can use.
Holy shit.
Would
my
you guys
God.
like to do random? I have a random roller.
I have no idea how this works in the actual world, so
Let's randomize it.
Well, in the real world, like in the fiction of the storyline, it would be you would not know what the powers are until you eat the fruit.
then it should be random.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down.
Sounds good. Okay.
Little
So
bit of a
upon
Wild magic
crossbow.
upon consuming of the fruit, I will
I've got one
roll.
question.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember. Do all the devil fruits make it impossible for you to swim?
Yes.
Okay.
That would be common knowledge.
Wait, what happened?
If you eat the
It's
fruit, you
impossible
gain the
for you to
abilities of that fruit, but you also lose the ability to swim. And in game terms, you immediately go to exhaustion level 5. If you're like in water,
If you like fall into the water.
if you fall into the water, immediately exhaustion level 5 until you are removed from the water.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
It's not
Just like-
yeah, it's basically
eat the
you
fruit
start
and you're
drowning
exhausted.
as soon as you hit the water. But it has to be like waist deep, like water you can drown in. But you feel sick in like if you fall in the water, you're gonna die, basically.
So essentially, if
Just
we,
pointing out, we're in a ship and
yeah,
pirates on a world ocean.
I'm a bird and I don't like to be in the water though, so that's exciting.
I will say this for someone like Erling who has mariner's armor, it's a moot point because he can just float to the surface and someone could easily drag him instead of him sinking.
Well, as a turtle, I am never going to eat a devil fruit.
Do you have an inherent swim speed?
I believe so, yeah.
Check up on that. Let me know.
Eat.
Because there are some caveats to certain things. Okay. You have looted the room. You have a jolly boat full of loot. What do you want to do?
wait, how? I'm sorry. How's the corpse doing? I kept saying this. Is the hat okay on the corpse? Because I know everything burnt, but the hat looked pretty cool when you described it.
You want the hat?
I want the hat.
You can have the weathered wizard hat.
Yeah.
No monetary
Can I
value.
Can I scrunch? It has value too. Can I scrunch it into a hand?
And put it in a
As big as
pocket?
a hand? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one of
Okay.
your pockets is currently used.
According to D&D Beyond, I can hold my breath for up to an hour. But I don't have an inherent swim speed.
Gotcha. Okay.
Seemed like it.
So not so safe. Alrighty. There was still the rest of the house that you could look through at a later time if you so choose. Or you guys can take the rowboat out and row back to your ship.
I think we should take our fruit and go back to the ship.
Right, back to the ship.
No
All
way
right.
to the ship.
So, you all head back to the ship. Loot in tow. I'll put you guys back on the overworld map here. Alright, so you leave the haunted house back to your ship over there. So, hey, welcome, friends. I hope All is well. You weren't gone that long.
We have a wealth of plunders available.
And a new crew member.
Hello, hello. Hey, you're bringing a goblin aboard my ship.
Aye.
He has
Aye, aye.
He's going to be your responsibility.
Yep. His name's Bob the Boblin, or Boblin, or Bob, or Bob.
Bo.
Bo.
I see, Mr. Bob. If you play nice with others, you'll get your share of the loot as well. Just pull your weight along. That sounds wonderful, Captain. I guess I'll begin mopping. And he'll grab a mop and just start making busy work. So, what kind of plunder did you all find?
We brought several casks of alcohol for the crew. For the morale, if anything else.
The morale will be much welcomed. We might want to ration it to the men so they don't get too carried away.
Also found some gold coins.
Well, you are the quartermaster, so I'll let you divvy that up as you see fit.
Penala's going to take a step forward and bring out the book of funny poetry, no pictures, and just pick a random page and hold it in front of his face. He goes, "We also found a book. It's really cool."
Oh, I like that kind of book. It's
Yeah,
interesting reading, of course.
yeah, the poetry is fantastic. I read the book for the poem.
Anything else?
Well, we were thinking perhaps we could make use of our skills with the pen and quill to make duplicates of this material in order to pirate it, if you will.
Ah,
I like the way you think. Are you thinking of it just giving it to the crew or selling it to, children?
oh my God, we can make so much bank.
Any way to profit.
Well, that's, I'm sure we can turn a profit with that.
We also found some armor that we could sell.
Produce that plate armor.
Oh, it's a little banged up, but you should be able to get a fair bit of coin for it. Unless one of the crew members might want it, I don't know. Again, I'll leave that in your judgment. As long as you bring back a portion for the ship at large, I don't mind what you do with the items.
It's good to be on board the wooden deck again.
So, where did you find these
To
items?
spread my wings, if we're being honest.
So, I assume you were
We
underground
raided
again?
a haunted house that was being used as a front for a bunch of goblins and this previously mentioned pirate ship.
The Sea Ghost.
Oh, by the way, we need to return back to town and get our reward for cleaning up this mess.
Oh.
Maybe we should do it after we attack the ship. We should do it after we attack the ship.
You know, you might be able to get a better reward if you seek the counsel of the lady in charge before you attack the ship. You know, quid quo pro.
We could do that.
Oh, we could bring Boblin as a witness.
I was thinking we could sneak in. I could let you guys in with the mask and, you know.
But if we go to the general store lady with Boblin and like tell her everything, and he tells her everything, and then we go, now we're gonna go tell the manor people. They'll be like, okay.
Well, the kid we were talking to should have an idea of the guards and everything too, though. So that's
Assuming that his
information we
face
need.
didn't get skinned off.
Well, he gets there all the time. Remember, he says he sneaks in and out. So I feel like, you know, it's an option. Okay, it's an option.
It's
Jeez.
a bit of a long shot, but the kid is counting on us to show up.
And if all else fails, we could always put on the mask and let ourselves in.
We'll keep it under advisement.
How many pockets do I have in the cloak of holding?
6 total pockets.
Why are you wearing that thing?
Oh, because I can store stuff. It's so cool.
Anyways,
So what's the plan? What's the party's plan of action?
well, we need to take a long rest first.
Okay,
Because Penala has no spells.
that's a fair point.
And then we can go back onto land and report things.
Okay. Easy
And
enough.
we need to decide what to do with this. After we leave the captain, we need to decide what to do with this devil fruit.
Yeah, once we're able to like meet back up again, then Erling will upend the bag of holding, like pulling out the inside of it to see what else is in this thing, if anything.
It was empty. Besides what you put in it.
All right.
So, what are we going to do with this fruit?
Well, I'm all for consuming it and being the first one to test its capabilities. At the very least, I might be the least affected thanks to this armor I recovered off of the false ghost captain. At the very least,
it
I'll
is
lose
something
my...
that will serve your powers well.
Well, I've got some sources that say that sometimes these devil fruits can be beneficial. They're not always, well, evil.
What is evil?
All right, then.
The people who enslaved me.
Cool.
Yes.
I don't like music.
To you, they were evil. To them, maybe not so. It's a matter of perspective, really.
Well, if there aren't any objections, Erling's going to open the lead box and
Eat
attempt
it,
to
eat it,
eat the devil.
eat it.
Okay.
Eat it.
You take a bite and it's just vile and repulsive and it turns to ash in your mouth. But you feel like... Actually, make me a constitution saving throw.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
a +5. That's
You're having a
9.
hard time getting it down and your body begins to start retching. Make me another Constitution saving throw.
As I'm like vomiting out parts of this devil fruit, I'm gonna look this porcelain doll in the eye, just saying aloud to it, or not aloud, but with a mind link telepathically to it. Like, I hope you see how far I'm willing to commit to our future together. At the very least, I hope you would be able to respect the usefulness of me and not to have me dead here at your feet, or you'll simply be destroyed by the others. Now, you've led me this far. Let's see it through to the end. A 14?
You're able to choke it down. And
So,
yes.
is the doll alive or not? I'm really confused.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I get
None of us know. Curling is already crazy.
I know.
All right.
Somebody else took
Before.
the doll from him.
So we're gonna put this random generator in here and let's see what you get. Dun, 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 dun. Loading, loading. It's got a lot to go through.
Do, 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 do.
No, I take it back. I jumped in the water.
Take it all back.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Number 373.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what that one is.
It's either going to be a really lucky number.
Oh, okay. So, let me see if I can get the picture to show up here. Oh, this is great. Without you really able to control this, you see you see Erling begin to sprout antlers, and his arms begin to elongate, and they start to turn into claws, and his legs begin to start turning in a reverse, like a horse's hind legs, and his chest begins to start tearing open, revealing his rib cage, and you can begin to see the insides of his body as fur
Oh my God.
envelops everything.
Ah, devil fruit!
And
What is happening?
you see Erling. It's uploading.
Is he a man?
Turn into that.
I'm so
Oh
sorry.
my god, that's terrifying! How are we going to bring you into town?
What did he turn into?
What's your
I've seen
concern?
pictures.
Is he a Wendigo?
That is a Wendigo.
Oh my god.
I now have to modify this fruit. I will modify it right now, though.
What?
This is the Wendigo devil fruit.
Didn't see that one coming.
No! Don't touch the water, Wendigo!
Oh my god. I think Penala's just going to go like at the side of the ship and just throw up because that is
Well, right. Iskari pulls out her greatsword. She says, "Well, you've had a good run."
Make me an intelligence check, Erling.
Does this ever wear off?
11?
Okay. You would think
You're a
that
shapeshifter now.
as a bonus action, once per day, you could shape change into a Wendigo.
oh
For now.
Well,
yeah.
Until I can come up
guess
with better
this is
rules.
my
Actually,
life
sorry.
now.
We're going to go with the wild shape rules. So twice per... I'm going to say twice per long rest. as a bonus
Twice per
action.
long rest, he can turn into a Wendigo.
Correct.
Okay, not that he's a Wendigo. And twice per long
Well,
rest, he can turn
his
into
new
human.
nickname is
Correct.
Dingo.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's
I
gonna
hope
it's
you're
gonna follow
ready
the
for
wild
that.
shape rules of, you know, twice per long rest you can turn into a Wendigo. So you can turn it off right now. If
can
you so
turn
choose.
into a dingo.
You keep your mental stats,
Oh my god.
A Wendigo.
but you gain the stats of the creature, and I will have to find the creature for you.
Iskari curses and she says, what is this?
This was
Oh
unexpected.
my god!
That was a good one. Let's see if someone on D&D Beyond has made one of these yet.
Are you...
Oh yeah,
Control
Scooby-Doo
your
monster. Yes.
own
Okay, yeah, no,
faculties.
you're that one.
Yeah, that one.
I
Oh my
think
God.
so.
Can you throw your axes?
I'm gonna try and throw an axe,
Yeah, you
like with the arcane ability. of the
yeah,
artificer.
you throw it and you can recall it back to your hand.
That's dope.
I'm going actually, you know what? Hold on. What's Mercer's rules for the lycanthrope? Blood Hunter. Actually, yeah, I like the Matt's rules on it. Alright, so let me just copy this real quick. So there's the rules for it. We're going to use that for now. Subject to change. And I will find you monster stats. Okay, yeah, I like that. Add to collection. Okay, I might have to make a new fruit because that one broke. Okay, yeah, so you can turn into a Wendigo twice per short rest. And I will get the stats for you
Beans.
once we get it.
So yeah, he's gonna turn back into Erling.
Ah! Curse
Just
ball!
shoot daggers over to that doll.
Did the doll tell you to do that?
Did you hear the doll tell me to
Cerebos.
do that? I heard Iskari saying she wanted to test these things. I said I was going to do it, and there were no voiced objections then.
Yes, but you then said that weird thing to the doll once you bit into the fruit.
Actually, that was in his mind. You couldn't hear him.
Oh, he thought that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you said it out loud. I mean, Iskari's like shrugs and says, I'm happy I didn't do it.
That was terrifying.
Well, I suppose we still need to figure out what we're doing with that girl up on the hill.
She's probably cursed too. Leave her to die.
What girl on the hill?
one in the other mansion that we're supposed to rescue because that kid that we made friends with on the beach is his long lost love friend or something like that. And so we're supposed to get her out of the mansion because she's not supposed to leave. And we said we helped them for some reason. This island is awful.
No, yes, that's the plan now, right? We go and we tell them that yes, now we've got that the pirates things figured out. We can take Bobo Goblin up there and be like, "Yo, we know what the problem is with your ghost. We're gonna take care of it." And then we'll be like, in return, something. I haven't thought this all the way through.
Well, we could. I'm sorry if I'm refuting your plan. I could dress up as Shitstain, Clawdor, and say the story, and since I have such an high regard in the island, they'll take my word for it, and we get, like, free meals.
Are you sure that that mask is convincing enough?
Oh, come on. Penal's gonna put on, I can do my absolute best, I suppose. Is that what he sounded like?
Yes.
Yes, I'm trying my absolute best here. Whoa.
Does the mask actually look like him?
It's pretty close.
What if he's there?
We'll just take a quick look in, check up with the kid, find the guy's whereabouts. We walk in, we bang bang, thank you, ma'am. We walk outside, take off the mask, and everything's good. It's foolproof.
Hissrod, why only deception? Why not just be upfront about it?
Because where's the fun in telling the truth? How can you make stories and songs and ballads if you just follow the law all the time? Like, come on.
What's wrong with the story of us solving the ghost problem for the island?
I mean, yeah, but where's like the adventure, the deception, the lovable talking parrot?
She's right there.
I know, but imagine that, but with lies and deception.
Well, why don't we actually just do it on
To do
the
that.
straightforward way, and then when you write it down, you can put in the lies and deception.
Where's your imagination, Scar? I just
Hissrod,
really
you're
wanna do
making
this.
this harder than it needs to be.
I know, but I really want to do this.
Oh man. Is Roll20 like crashing for anyone else?
I haven't tried
Kind
it.
of lagging a bit.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, mine's
Are
being.
there any other opinions on this subject?
Well, here's my 2 cents if anyone wants to hear it. What if, like, granted we have this mask of the butler, but what if there's actually like a real butler and you go dressed as the butler and then you greet it with the butler? What then?
We kill the
Yes.
butler and I assume his identity.
Why?
Okay, I'm just okay.
I'm joking. We
about
kill
are
him and he
you?
disappears.
Are you though?
Well, yeah, I mean, really, what's the point keeping him alive either? You know, I mean, he's a bad guy, we're bad guys.
Ugh.
Like, killing people is kind of in our DNA.
I think we're morally ambiguous.
We're morally ambiguous killers.
There we go.
I'm trying to see if it's my internet or if it's Roll20 because I can't open it back up. Yeah, I think Roll20's broken.
Damn you, technology!
Not my fault.
Whoa.
Okay. Well, I guess we get to theater mine this for a little bit. Or. Oh, wait. I was going to say, or, after your long rest, you can level up to 5.
That's my vote.
I mean, we're not gonna say no to that.
All right. Well, roll 20 has crashed for me, so let's go ahead and level up to 5, and we'll call it there. Woohoo! I was gonna do something like really cool, but I'm a little upset right now, so I don't feel like doing it.
Fair enough.
It's all your fault. He was looking
No,
at
I
you when he
think
said
it was your epic Wendigo picture that I tried to upload to Roll20 and I crashed the whole site.
Scratched everything.
All right, so get some hit dice for people. Who wants to go first?
Erling will go with a D8
D8 for Erling.
after Riskari.
All right. Well, I can't see your rolls, so I don't know.
I have a D8 also, so
Oh, yeah.
no.
Hey, I got an 8.
Oh, I got a natural 1. That sucks.
D8 for you.
Thank you. This guy got a 6.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Okay. Hold on. Rookie, I got a 7.
I'll take the 7.
D8 for Ascari. 8 for Ascari. Of course.
Nice.
Can't kill Nick.
I'll take 8.
Can't kill Nick.
Yes.
7 for Penala.
I'll take the 7.
Sweet. 7 for me on a D8.
D8.
This level is so much fun.
Take your
Oh,
7.
yeah.
I
Level
get
5
an
is
extra
great.
attack and stunning strike. What?
Oh, that just means I can throw harder monsters at you guys. Yay.
Bring it on, bitch.
Oh, don't tempt me.
I'm not scared of you.
I know I can't
Think
kill
you
your
can
characters even if I
intimidate
try.
us, DM, fuck you, huh? Huh? How about that? How you like them apples?
You know what I'm
He can
gonna
make
do?
you a Wendigo.
I know the perfect thing. I'm just gonna
No, he
have
can't.
someone.
There's only one Wendigo devil fruit.
That's true. There's only one, but
Suck it, Riley.
I'll fight you then. Make you a Wendigo.
I can just have someone put a slice of devil fruit on your plate and then drop you into an ocean. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, you wouldn't do it.
No,
No balls.
I would do it. Main reason being is that devil fruits are worth hundreds of thousands of gold pieces.
God, we should have sold it.
I sold it.
No.
Damn it.
And if it's a known devil fruit with a strong power, it's worth even more.
Damn it.
I don't think we would have gotten much for this one.
Just
The
wait
fact
until you
that
start
lots of
using it to
people
attack.
are only Wendigos. I know. Especially at 5th level, a lot of possibilities have just opened up.
All right, so let's talk about who got some cool stuff. So let's just Amanda, what'd you get?
Get stunning strike and extra attack. So
Nice.
I'm excited. I'm gonna kill everything now.
Okay. How about Ben? What'd you get at level 5?
Best I can tell, I get like
3rd level spells, right?
3rd level spells, and that's
Nice.
pretty much it.
Okay.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Rachel, I know you get 3rd level spells, but do bards get anything cool?
Trying to read in the dark. Friend of I get. Is it font of inspiration and more bardic inspiration?
Oh, font of inspiration is huge. That means every short rest you get 5.
Ooh.
So every time you take a short rest, it resets your inspiration dice.
God, because I pass it out like hotcakes.
You do. All right. Iskari, I think you get a 2nd attack, right?
Yeah, because I'm taking whatever the name of that
It's the Pact of the Blade one, right?
pack thing. I'm taking Thirsting Blade. So I can attack with my packed weapon twice whenever I take the attack action. And when I Eldritch Blast, I get a second beam now, which is dope. And I too get 3rd level spells. And
It's a good day.
Yeah. What 3rd level spells are
Ooh.
for warlocks?
3rd level, apparently, I also get water breathing and water walk as rituals.
Oh, that's
Nice.
huge. In a pirate campaign? Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Fly would be fun. Ooh, summon lesser demon. Can I summon that? That sounds like
Let's add that to my One Piece folder. I like that one.
Thunderstep.
And Ryan, what do you get?
So I basically get a second attack, either with like my animated weapon, with melee weapons, or I can cast a spell as a bonus action if I'm using the spell as an action,
Ooh, that's
as
cool.
well as second level spell slots.
Nice. All good things. Let me see. I want to see if I can add a creature to your character, Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
What all
That's
you?
what one of the druid spell levels is at 3rd level.
Which spell?
Call lightning.
Oh, gross.
And speak with plants.
Yay!
Oh, yay, more voices.
Ooh, I
Oh,
can take
good.
a counter
Okay.
spell.
Oh,
Take
good.
a counter
Okay.
spell.
I can add a wild shape
Be like,
character for you, Ryan. Sweet.
oh,
So
I get
I'll
more
have to make the
cantrips,
monster and
too.
then I'll add it. Sweet.
What cantrip do I want?
Oh, you get a new cantrip at 5?
Yeah.
Nice.
You do?
Yeah. It says cantrips 2 out of 3, so I think I learned one more cantrip.
See, D&D Beyond's telling me that I've got 2 out of 3 cantrips, but I have 3 cantrips on my sheet.
Do you have one from your race?
Oh, I have a bonus cantrip. That's why. Never mind. New cantrip too. Yay!
Yay! Cantrips.
Oh, so on Roll20, I just opened up a new tab, but it's saying you may be experiencing a general site slowdown. We are aware of the issue and are currently investigating.
Oh,
Fuck
good.
you, Roll20. God damn, man.
Yeah, D&D Beyond needs to really just hurry up and make their own, so that it's all integrated.
That would be really handy because I'm not
You
constantly having
pay
to go
them
to
all
my
that money. Why don't
D&D
they?
Beyond webpage to look at my stats so I can roll things.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation is always fun.
Well, sorry it was a short session tonight, guys.
I feel like we accomplished a lot, though.
Definitely got a lot.
For
Right?
real.
Dude, I can take Infestation as a cantrip.
That's pretty cool.
My favorite flavor cantrip.
2d6 poison damage, random movement, and random 5 feet of movement. That's pretty awesome.
Is it a con save?
Yes, it is a con save.
I think that's the only reason why I don't like that spell. A lot of, I
What is
mean,
a cantrip?
it is. Just a lot of monsters have really high con.
Yep.
But still, that 5 feet of movement. There's a cliff. Bye bye.
Well, it's in a random
Possibly.
direction. I like it more just the, oh, you want to be next to me? No, go backwards.
Go backwards.
Bugs.
Bugs.
Okay, did I miss this before? There's a druid cantrip called Airwalk. You may immediately move up to 30 feet. This movement counts as flying.
Is that from the new book or something?
Hold on. That might be something that I created. Let me check. Da, 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 da. No, I didn't make that. Spells for druid. It's a cantrip?
That's what it says.
Huh.
Transmutation cantrip. Range of effect self. 1 bonus action. You may immediately move up to 30 feet. This movement counts as flying.
That's cool.
Of course, it also has a version number next to it, which most other things don't. I'm not sure that's an official one.
Yeah, I'm trying to. No, I don't think that's an official.
That seems way too powerful for a cantrip. An extra 30 feet of movement and it's flying. Now, granted, it would end immediately, so it's not like you're going to continue flying.
Yeah, that's a. Oh, I know it. It's available because it's in my collection. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Let me remove that. I don't even know why that's available. Wait, did I make? I might have made something that uses that, like that feat or that spell, and it added it to my list or something.
That would make sense. I think I'm going to have to take Magic Stone.
That's a good one.
It gives me a ranged attack out to 60 feet, and it does 1d6 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. Which is
And level
+4.
5, it's 2d6, right?
It doesn't say anything about going up with levels.
Oh, that sucks.
But still, for a cantrip, 1d6 plus 4 damage on a hit
That's true.
from distance.
Yeah, it just. I wonder why they didn't make it scale. Like all the other attack
Yeah, all the
cantrips
other
scale.
ones do. You're right.
Oh wait. Elemental evil player's companion. I might. If you want to take that, I'm gonna pump that. I'll remake that spell if you want. If you want to take that, because it should scale.
In that case, I'm going to take it.
You touch. Oh, I think I see where the balance is that you can create 3 of these stones and trade them to someone else to use.
Mm-hmm.
But that still doesn't excuse the damage because you can only do 1 attack with it.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think it's like if you have a bag full of pebbles, it should work like any other cantrip. You grab it and you sling it and you do the appropriate damage. So, okay. Let me make that note, and I will modify that spell. All right. Well, is there anything anybody else needs from me?
I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, as one of my 3rd level spells, I'm probably going to have Conjure Animals prepared.
Alright. Well,
Just letting you know.
it'll only matter if Roll20 works. If it doesn't, then Theater of the Mind, that's okay.
Because I'm definitely taking Tidal Wave, Conjure Animals, and Call Lightning.
The damage output from Forax is real.
I just imagine this situation with Tidal Wave where it's like, we're fighting on the boat. I'm just like, you know what? I don't want you here anymore.
You know, that Wendigo is being really shitty. Get off the boat.
Exactly. That asshole.
Alright, well, if nobody has anything else, I'm going to call it a night early.
That man.
Night, Lucas.
Have a good night.
Night.